all had this like burning like fire passion in us to go out there and win it, and it was like never for a second did we doubt that like it would be ours. We were good my freshman year. I mean, we went out, we were ranked 5th, we finished 5th at nationals. My sophomore year, I just kind of went out there and I played really good golf, but honestly had no idea how the whole thing worked about going as an individual, and I just so happened to make it. My junior year, it was almost like kind of hovering like pressure over me, I think, knowing that nationals was in my home state. You know, I think everyone just assumed that we were going to make it, and I think that even the team assumed that. I just had nerves in me like I'd never had before, and I just really feel like I brought that kind of on myself. I had one of my worst tournaments in college, and I really felt like I had let a lot of people down. One of the strongest parts of my mental game that I've worked on and that I've learned a lot from is how to just really enjoy and be perfectly in the present when I'm out there. To even, you know, walk down a fairway and think about what I'm grateful for that day, or the opportunities that have been presented to me and through golf, and just, you know, simple things like that that people would think, oh, that's kind of corny, but like I'm out there and it really kind of just keeps me in the moment and in the present. I came out this year and my whole philosophy this year has been, what can I do for the team? And I had the best year ever because I stopped focusing on myself. The first day of the individual, it rained so hard that I was soaking wet through my rain gear after the second hole. The ins and outs and the delays and then going back out and having to refocus, we never let that bother us. It was just like, oh, we are not going to play for 2 hours. That's fine. We'll figure out something else to do in the meantime and then go right back out and do exactly what we were doing before. So I was really stepping into kind of a leadership role, but this time I felt more comfortable than, you know, at regionals my junior year. I really felt like I belonged in this role and that I could use my knowledge of my past experiences to help. You know, I got to play, you know, however many 13 holes without knowing at all where I stood. And Missy didn't look, Michelle didn't look, I didn't look, nobody was looking at the leaderboard. So, and it wasn't until after I walked off the green and got over the ropes that my team was just like, oh my God, you did it, you know, and they hugged me, and then came the water bottles and everything. And you know, it was really good that Missy didn't know, and she just coached me exactly how she would. You know, just the whole thing was just kind of a fairy tale almost. The team went out there and we worked our butts off, and we worked for every single shot, and you know, it was a grind. I mean, we had 2 matches go into extra holes, and it was just, it was so cool, and we just knew that like it was ours to take, and we went out there and we took it. So I do have plans to turn pro by the end of the summer. I figure that if there was ever a time, now would be the time. You know, to be a part of this program is something that some people can only ever dream of. You know, to continue on this legacy and to be a part of this has been an honor, like a real honor. You know, to have 8 championships now, 2 ahead of any other program in the country, just speaks volumes about ASU and what we do here, and you know, what it means to be a Sun Devil.